Umjaka here. Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat. I'm hanging out with former Sundowns midfielder maestro Lebohang Mokoena as Cheezboy. Ooh, Cheezboy. As well as
Hey,
Kermit.
Cheeseman.
A striker in the NFT now, Kermit. But of course, former Sundowns striker himself. 4-0. Big statement by Sundowns, gentlemen. For me, where I'm sitting, unstoppable Sundowns. Unstoppable. You tell me otherwise.
Hey, ayibazivimba kude le treni lena uchami Umjaka mamela asibulise SoccerBeat lovers Keminyo ngiphethe umjakinyo angithi manje sibangena ngererenyo and mamela Umjaka I think a great performance from Sundowns. I think they're just showing immaturity and showing that we are the current champions. We are leading this thing. We can hear talks of derbies and what, but they all have to learn from us. They just showed it today, our champ.
Why are you taking shots? I mean, we are speaking about today's game. Why are you taking shots, my brother?
4-0, Kermit. 4, not 1. 4.
Very good game. Great game of football. I mean, you could see the team play together with unity. I mean, if you looked at the third goal, look how they shared that ball, man. Ribeiro could have scored if he wanted to, but to lay it back for Peter to tap it in was, I mean, beautiful passage of play and great action. Team goal, great to see and great football all around, man. Like you said, unstoppable. And I think that's one thing they've been key with is consistency. So still a long way to go. We'll see what will happen. Still a long way to go.
They are setting the bar, Kermit. They are setting the bar, my friend.
Fine.
They are saying
Fine.
if you want to be with the big boys, make sure you collect those points, my man. And big ups to Ubani. Me and Kermit have said it before. Coach, I told you, get Aubrey on the left back. I told you Peter up front. Peter Shalulile. Peter Shalulile.
How happy are you for your left back?
But it's not.
Cheesy.
I'm happy out here, Mamela. I'm gonna repeat it again. No problem, no lunga. Marayabonu opera out here, Mamela. Lengwenya le star enzima le kakhulu.
I was watching the lineup. I thought they were gonna play with 3 at the back, And then I saw Mudibo left back. I thought, hey, the last game, I was talking to Umjaka and I was like, hey, I wonder what Cheesy gonna say now that Mashek was playing left back. But today you finally got your wish, my man. You finally got your wish.
And they won 4, Kermit. 4. You understand? And this is the difference, Umjaka. Sorry to cut in, but the difference is this: when you have a player like Aubrey, when they go forward, they can stick with the back 3. Aubrey can tuck into the midfield and help Utebucho in that midfield. A smart move from the coach because he can be versatile in fact. So as a former player, that's what I have seen, and they done it. They got 4. Let's see what happens in the next game.
Hey, you got some good qualities, my brother. Some good qualities, my brother.
You see, I can't get you guys to agree on something. So let me go on an ad break and come back with more.
Golden liquid pouring, gold splashing, gold swirling, waves of gold foaming, cut to reveal more gold. It's easy to make a beer that looks gold, but to make a beer that wins gold, that's a different story. Carling Black Label, Africa's most awarded beer.
Woza. Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat. Umjaka here, hanging out with Kermit, Erasmus, and Cheezboy Mokoena, former Sundowns maestro and striker. We are on SoccerBeat at SoccerBeat on social media. Interact with us all day and every day on all things Sundowns. Okay, 4-0 was convincing. Big statement made. It wasn't the first 4-0 we saw this season, by the way. I don't know why you guys are losing your minds about just because it's Sundowns scoring 4 goals. There's been other teams who scored 4 goals. Pirates scored 8 goals even this season. So, but I'm gonna hold it. Peter Shalulile.
I don't know.
Keeps on.
I don't know. And I didn't even say that. So
Peter Shalulile keeps on coming from the bench, Cheezboy. Why does this keep going? I thought scoring a goal guarantees you an opportunity to start.
I have to acknowledge. Sorry, before you start, I have to acknowledge my brother. Shalulile.
Peter Shalulile, Peter Shalulile. What, Peter Shalulile.
Hey, bro. That's a striker. That's my brother. PT.
Kermit, but Kermit, why start him on the bench when you are saying
You know,
that's a striker and you are a striker? You are like, this is a striker.
you
So
know.
why is he benching?
Okay, let me go. Let me make start with this one. I think it's because like sometimes coaches feel that playing two of the players who are attacking players, strikers, maybe that have similar attributes, might not fit for the dynamic of the team. But I think Peter has shown that he's capable of playing with Rangers in previous games, and they've won games. So I think this is having the confidence and allowing those strikers to express themselves in the style they play, just within the dynamic of the system of the team. And today, I mean, the coach made an early change, which was obviously a tactical change, and unfortunately, it had to be Mkhulise again.
Why
And
intwana yami? Why intwana yami Kermit? No, why intwana yami? Umkhulise intwana yami mfethu. Besigqoka le jersey sonke nentwana yami MDC before afika ku first team mfethu. Okay, Kermit, take
okay,
over.
I think so. Figure So today Peter showed me. I mean, when he came on, he created a penalty. From the moment he came, the pass from my guy's favorite left back in the position. He dodged the offside line, header, keeper saved. He managed to get the rebound and create the penalty. So tactical change, but yeah, Ongchelo in a
But
why. Team
Ethi
Yako.
mina
but
ngikutshe
Kermit,
Mchaka. Hayi mina ngiyayimisa yonke lento le ebafethu. Mina ngisashaya ivet angithi yazi nginokurapha kancane ngathi Peter Shalulile Peter Shalulile what Peter Mamela Mchaka, I've said it to the coach from the CAF to the league. Peter with his experience, his international attributes, Autami, start the guy. He's causing havoc for the defenders. And Kermit said it well.
100%.
They work wonders with Urenas and Ribeiro, Autam. They complement each other so well. Yes, there was a cry from one of the fans saying, if we have Peter starting, who do we have that's gonna come off the bench? You want to kill off the game early. Get your top man in there, Let it not be a forced sub that has happened because it kills the morale of the player. And Peter is raising his hand and saying, Coach, Minang Shainet. Peter's a very hard worker, man, and a prolific striker. Look at his movement. That movement is the same movement he did in the Champions League. And he scored with the header. This time the keeper saved and he got the rebound and got the penalty. So must analyze a game it in allow at SoccerBeat. We look at such things, and I have a striker, Kermit. Okay, I was also once a striker, but yeah, Kermit. Shalulile jam.
I got
100%,
you.
man.
Aye.
But yeah, man, that's
Go ahead,
football,
Kermit.
and obviously how it may affect a player like Mkhulise, I mean, I think he's matured enough to be professional about it. But as a player, it's obviously something you wouldn't want to happen to you, but you respect the coach's decision, and it's for the better of the team, and you understand that. But as a player and as a human being, it affects you in some way, and you feel, like maybe you didn't do enough, or you didn't give your best in the time you got to play in the little time you had in the first half. But you can only work harder in the next coming weeks and just give his best foot forward, to make sure that he's ready for the next game if he's called upon, So
But
I'm sure
why
he'll be
Mkhulise?
set up.
Why Mkhulise? Why Mkhulise? Autam Mamela. I'm gonna talk from a senior guy that has worked. I mean, I was the first person to tell Uhlompo Kekana and say, Hlompo, you guys must be careful in that midfield position. There's a boy Upito. Remember, I had an opportunity to be in the MDC. I played with that
100%.
boy. Nabo the late Ulona at the back, Umadisha, Pesitao. So I knew what was coming up for Sundowns, and I told Hlompo, there's this boy Baraki Pito Mkhulise, Mamela Ntwanaka. He's going to be a gem for Sundowns. As a product of Sundowns, right? I think with the rumors happening that he might be moving from the club, that could be the issue why he's probably in and out. And for me, I don't like it. Keep the boy. If he's got an offer somewhere
100%.
overseas, brilliant. But Kermit for me, Allende is done extremely well. He's done extremely well. But if I can compare Mkhulise, Allende, me, I'll definitely go for Mkhulise. Why I say that? Sundowns product number 1, Bafana product
National
number
team,
2,
100%.
number three, he's been at the club from the early ages. So I'll support you with the Mkhulise must always get the head start out here going into these games, you know. And with them taking them out, Kermit, mina ngeke stop out here. Mkhulise uzomkhulumela istali, antwana istali, ay stop.
I agree with you 100%. I've also had the privilege of playing and training with him, and I mean he's got ability like Iniesta, you know, to drive with the ball forward. He knows when to pass the ball. He knows when to run with the ball. His scanning is second to none. I've never seen such a matured player, even at that age he was at when I was training and playing with him. So I agree with you 100%. And just to echo on what you said, I mean, I think as South Africans we need to take pride more in valuing our own players, and we need to make it difficult for foreign players also, because in Europe, before they even look at your highlight reel, they first want to know what your stats is like.
Yeah.
In South Africa, we don't take foreigner stats into regard, but when we go to Europe, they take our stats into regard as Africans, not only as South Africans. So we got to take our imports. They have to come with good stats to be able to make it in our leagues, because there's players in this league that don't deserve to be playing in teams because their stats is not even up to par. They're not even good in their own country, so how can they be good in a foreign country like South Africa? So we got to take a bit more pride in that, so that we can push our own, because that's only going to make our national team better. Like you just said, you know, if you have to choose between the two, and it's no hard feelings because of who we prefer, what people's opinions are. But the reality is, we have to look at our own players before we have to look at foreign players, because how are we going to improve as a national team if we want to compete in the world stage? You know, if the products that we've developed are not performing, are not playing regularly in the teams they groomed at. You know, so yeah, I agree with what you're saying, man.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Hi, let me take an ad break after that one, because I'm gonna be spoiling it if I allow this. It's gonna be also misinterpreted, right? So I wanna allow the people to soak it in, just like I'm soaking it in. I'm gonna use this ad break to soak it in and come back, because I wanna hear from you guys how confident you are that Sundowns can keep Pirates away. Let's go to an ad break.
Hey, Taola.
All right, here we go.
Ko Betway ba tshepela hore o tshwantse o betjhe ka tsela e nepahetseng. Ka nako e nngwe ho tlamehile hore o ikhule hanyane. Ka nako tse ding
O ska leka go busha tše di lahlegilego. Nakusasa kuse olunye usuku.
Dlala ngokusemandleni wakho.
Ge o tlhoka thušo re gona.
hopola, bet responsibly.
Woza. Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat, hanging out with Kermit, Erasmus, and Cheezboy, Mozzarella, Mokoena. Former Sundowns players, both of them. Very confident. They feel Sundowns made a big statement. Peter Shalulile, Mkhulise are justified to complain why they shouldn't be starting, because they've been performing coming off the bench, and it's doing exactly that. But now, gentlemen, maybe the coach decided to do things this way because the league race is really, really tight. So, what does it mean for the league race, this win by Sundowns, this 4-0 win? What does it mean after seeing the Soweto derby, after seeing how Pirates have been performing and how Sundowns have been performing? What does it mean for us the next 4 months, gentlemen? Cheese, I'm going to give it to you first.
No, I'm going to give it to Kermit. I'm a midfielder. Let me pass the striker. Striker, take it.
Okay, Kermit, Kermit.
It means nothing. It's just 3 points. We won 8-1 also. We didn't say it's going to mean anything. It was just 3 points. We won 8-1. It's fine. It's 3 points, man. 4-0, good game. Good display of football. I mean, Arrows didn't put up a fight, so yeah, you're bound to get a hiding if you don't compete.
Is it Kermit? Is it because of you are used to Sundowns winning 4-5? You no longer celebrate it?
No, it's not that, bro. I mean, like we said earlier, and Mokoena has said that he's happy Pirates is doing well because it pushes them. They're bored because they've set the bar already. So for them to be consistent, they need a challenge. They need somebody chasing them. So don't worry. We're still going to meet in the tunnel, and you'll see what's going to happen.
I'd love to see that one, Kermit, because
Sunday,
I'm also. Kermit, yes, in fact, my blood is black and white, yellow. I'm a Rainbow Nation. They call me the Cheese Rainbow Nation in Japan.
Hybrid.
So So Sundowns, like I said, it benchmark, and I'm glad. I'm also pushing Pirates to make sure with what he had said, to push the guys, because it becomes a little bit easier for them, and like, man, we can win the league in the first round. So that is why I even told Nipi, we need to, this Pirates team, they must push these guys, because at the end of the day, you know what happens in football, Kermit? When things are going well for you, you tend to relax because there's no challenge.
100%.
So there is a challenge now, which is happening via Orlando. So via
Exactly.
Orlando, I want that one, my guy.
Exactly.
They must always
But
push.
what I'm saying is, we can't. So tunneling because
It's gonna decide. That's gonna be the crucial game. Quick one.
We
Quick one.
Hey,
Quick one.
you forgot.
Quick one.
Hey, look at you
Quick
sweating
one,
now. You can't speak.
Quick one. Quick one, Kermit. Quick one.
Yeah, bo.
We're gonna discuss the big game coming up against Sundowns, the sold out affair, Pirates versus Sundowns. We're gonna discuss that. But what does it mean now? In one sentence, what does it mean now that Sundowns has shown that they can win now? What does it mean for the league race?
What do you mean? What does it mean for the league race that Sundowns can win? I mean, they've shown consistency. So the fact that we've shown consistency now this season also, it's all about what happens between the game between the two. That could be the decider, you know. As long as you stay close, you make it a 3.6-point lead. Once that game between each other comes, it's a final, Baba. It's a 6-pointer. Now you must know.
I don't think so, Kermit. Kermit, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so, Kermit. I don't think so. Why I'm saying this? They've done it before. They're doing it again. They like the pressure.
100%.
They're enjoying the pressure, which is good for South African football. So my
100%.
opinion on this is still early days. Let's see who
100%.
drops their consistency.
That's my point.
We'll see this
That's my point.
weekend. We'll see this.
That's my
We'll
point
see
in
this
saying
weekend.
the closer you stay,
We'll see
the
this
closer you
weekend.
stay behind, the consistency.
Kermit. All will be decided this weekend. We'll decide this
For
weekend.
sure.
The statement will be made this weekend because the two sides that are competing for the championship are facing each other. So that 3 points
100%.
will tell us how we should be betting for the rest of the season. Thank you, Kermit Erasmus. Thank you, Cheezboy. This was Talking Sundowns by SoccerBeat. This was Kermit Erasmus, Cheezboy, Mokoena, and Umjaka. SoccerBeat, ouça!